Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We're playing the Wacky Wekkarus. No, we're playing the Wretched Wekkarus. Definitely was thinking about the Wacky Wekkarus, but it's not evil enough. Also the music seems very low this time. I did turn it down last time, but it didn't do much, and we had some really bad sound issues. Let me turn that up again. Ooh, where's this? General volume? I saw something. There. Give me a bit more music and not the general effects too much. Oh, maybe... that's also a problem of my... Yeah, of my choosing. Okay, that's fine. It's not that bad for you guys, I think. Let's just go to 36% and that should be fine. For now. I had my headset toned down because I was listening to something that was a little bit louder. Okay, yeah, we are in the game. We wanted to fight the Mortalon, even though the game wants us to fight the Diode for reasons. Yes, that is definitely good, especially since they now took our planet here, which is kinda shite. I don't like that they were able to, but we'll get that at some point. We have Boskarans now. A spy was dismissed because of incompetence, so probably a spy that was turned and then returned to us somehow. Can't see the Boskarans yet. Hopefully they're on the other side there, because I don't want to fight them with the Diode or the Shakturi. We have some plague issues, but that should be resolved soon-ish. Yeah, see, we need the cure. But first, I still want to go... Yeah, they can wait 5 years, right? They can die for 5 years. That's actually not good, because that's on my main planet where we have the most people. Okay, no. No. Why am I losing so much money all of a sudden? What the hell is happening? Could I please not? We need to wait for a little war chest here. Another independent colony. Where are you guys? Notch. Oh, that's also the Boskarans. Okay. Oh, yeah, we had the Boskarans. Yeah, we had the Boskarans last time. Don't ignore them. Try to fiddle them into our thing. We need to be careful here. And what I don't want is them backstabbing me when I go into these guys and murder them. Oh, look at that. Different planet symbols here now, too. Different planet backgrounds. That's cool. That is one of the mods. One was for different... I installed them last time, but I didn't activate them. But yeah, there are some for, you know, different symbols for these, which I now have to learn again, but they look a bit more snazzy, for sure. And the other one was for planets and planet backgrounds and battlefield backgrounds and stuff. To just give it a bit more of a modern feel, or of a more snazzy feel. I think we'll just attack. I wish we could get some more cash going. For sure, and I also would like to have another attack fleet that goes from high pure and can then attack here, hopefully, with their range. But how many fleets do we have? I still don't feel that good with 9 fleets, but I think this has to happen sooner rather than later. The sooner the better for us. We are going to... Yeah, there's always insufficient justification. It's not like I can get a claim on you guys, right? Can I make them declare war on me so I don't suffer that? I don't think we can. Oh, I don't like that because our reputation is quite okay right now and would suffer a really bad impact. Also, I'd like to have a... like a non-aggression treaty with you guys for that moment. That would also be cool. No. The game wants me to declare war on them either way. Maybe just give him some money and make him like us some more? It's not much money. Just make him like us some more and... no. That's fine. That's fine, though. I think we'll do this, but this will buffer us against the reputation loss a little bit, hopefully. Without them declaring war, because otherwise we might have to restart this. We'll see. Now, I want this planet to fall. We could bombard them. This one should definitely be raided. But this should be an outright attack. I'm not sure if we can do that, though. This one for sure, easily. What is that? What kind of planet is that? A bad one for them. Yeah, that's not a good choice, guys. Minus 36. We'll bring them all back here. This is more Boscaran planet, for actually. The virus ends. That's kind of good, at least for the little rats. The stinky rats. I don't know why that cracks me up so much. Accept a war mission. Defend an important refueling station. Gives us war score. Not that war score means anything, and I don't think they have changed that. But sure, I'll try. We'll see. We should be very, very good here. We shouldn't have much of a problem fighting this war. This war shouldn't do much in terms of hurting us. The other one for sure. Oh, more of these viruses. Cool. Thank you. That's intergalactic trade for you. Or rather interstellar right now, not intergalactic. Okay, that's a lot of coming and going for this virus. Wait, this is the Dekara. This is Secretos fever. Can we even do something against Dekara? Dekara, sorry. Yes, we can. Could we please do this? Up there, and then put this up, because the Dekara virus is the problem, not the other thing. I misread that. I'm very sorry. Sensor research. Good, good, good. The more research, the better. Yeah, always check this. Deadly wheel, cool. New for a black hole star. That looks kind of cool here. Still, this graphic is not that nice, but that's fine. Yeah, we are infringing their territory a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, they took my colony. Just need to be a little careful here. We don't have all the pirates on our side yet. I mean, the Alice Wanderers are no issue. But there are... No, actually, we have no protection that we're paying. Good. So all money we have is money we have in the bank. And that we will gain. We're not paying any tribute anymore. That is huge. Especially before this war. Definitely do this. Do you want more of these things, is the question. We have some troop transports. That's good. 16 is actually huge. It's a good amount. We just need the troops for them. Go back to 40. And you stay at 15. That's okay. That's fine. Now, I'm still thinking I want an attack fleet that I can use. Should we make our own? Oh, how does this upgrading work? Fleets can auto-upgrade their templates as new military ship hulls are researched. This means that fleets using this template can change to a more suitable template that contains a new ship role. Okay, so it is working like I thought. It's actually quite simple if that is the case. So what it does is, it looks for any... if we unlock a new ship role, it looks through any of these and tries to find one that has the new ship role, basically. I'm not sure how it determines what's the best of them, if you have multiples with that ship role. But that's basically all it seems to do. However, this would only occur when upgrade fleet templates is automated. See fleet section. Yeah, they probably have some tick rate when they check this. It's probably not only when you have new stuff. So what we would want is an escort fleet, like my often used pirate pounders or something, which would then not be allowed to upgrade. So we could use these escorts as our cheap hunting force, basically. If we had escorts that would actually, you know, fit into a role like that, because we don't. I've gotten rid of all of my escort templates. I mean, even the patrol escort is basically not used. It should be obsolete as well, but it recreates itself, which sucks. It makes sense, though. I know why, but it annoys me. But we only have the heavy escort. Everything upgrades to the heavy escort right now. Because I didn't want to do that this time. But there is something being said. Oh, this looks good. There is something being said to use strength in numbers. That looks quite different, too. That looks very Battlestar Galactica, in a way. But strength in numbers arisen. So, sometimes it could be nice to have an attack fleet that is rounded, that has, you know, frigates and all that stuff. Sometimes it's just good to spam escorts into them. Very cheap, easily maintainable. It's like the in times of industrialization, when fleets actually became more of a thing again, when we got torpedo boats, and you could just technically just spam torpedo boats because they're, you know, they are sacrifices basically, but they can do a lot of damage because of the torpedoes that were brand new at the time. So, like you would do in, not speaking about reality here, but about stuff like Ultimate Admiral or something. Well, that is a valid strategy. Blub blub, terrible hamster, how you doing? Yeah, this looks kind of cool. I like it. This looks much, much better in style. Now I just wish we had different chipsets now too, but that are fitting to this style. But that's probably not what the style of this game is. Really. That looks kind of cool. I like it. And the pulse wave cannon even is something they've updated. That's cool. So, what would we want as escorts? Something that can just murder things? It would just be wave cannons. So, literally like this. So we could just take this. I have space. Why am I not using this? Upgrade this. Yeah, look at that. There's an engine missing. Now it's there. It's all proton engines. 20k. I wish you could actually see this. Thrust vector, though. Was that the better one? I mean, probably, since it was upgraded. But yeah, this is definitely a better version of this. We have the multi-beam defense, we have the wave cannon, that's what I wanted. I wanted them to defend as well. But we could make a variant of just murder boats that are just running in, suiciding themselves into this, and just have wave cannons, and just destroy everything. Or maybe wave cannons and torpedoes to just fire backwards. Although their radius is 360 actually here. That's weird that the beam defense is here, not up here, where it would be much better placed. Since, you know, you want to defend in 360, you don't necessarily need to attack in 360, and this is almost 360 still. Weird. And also, if we make this torpedoes, it could still fire in 360. But I think with 270 degrees, we're actually quite good. We're just switching this. Beam defense, because it's, in my opinion, one of the best there are. Depending, I mean, missile defenses could be good because they're 360, but they can only target basically missiles and projectiles, as can these. I mean, the Sentinel multi-beam. But the best is the shielded one, the shielded PD. Unfortunately, that's very slow, so it's really good, but... And it can defend even against beams, which is great because it's a shield. Can also very well defend against a fighter because it just basically creates a wall that is fixed in space, and then the fighter crashes into it and just dies. Maybe. But that's kind of nice. It's the best, definitely the best PD that exists, but it's, for its limitations, not necessarily the best you want. Although I should probably try to use it everywhere and see how that synergy works, you know? Because it could still be much better since it fires that off, even if it fires slower, because multiple ships use it and can, you know, protect each other with it, and the cooldown may be not important at that point. Maybe really good for frigates, since our frigate design here uses two. It's not a frigate, it's a escort, but our frigate design that I still remember. Huh. Yeah, we'll keep this though. This is the new version. Thank you. That's fine. Always save after doing that. Importante. Muy importante. There we go. That's nice. Accept trade. No, I don't care. We're good with you guys. I wish I could still silence them because I don't care about them. Technically, we should do some missions. That is a very weak source mission. Yeah, I wanted to wait for the destroyers, which would probably have been better. And that's why I need to do something to help here. And I think we'll just copy this. And don't go with a fuel tanker. I don't think we need that. But go with like 30 of them. And we take anything that is a heavy escort, or we could take a better one. No, we'll take this one. It's weird that this is 40% and not 50% of fuel range. But that's probably because the 40 is a better margin, because you have 20% where you can just fly around normally still and have a little bit of a buffer so you can get back. I think that's why they did that, because that was 50% before. But what we want is basically same system or same location defense for this thing. Let's say same location is what we want for this fleet. They are escorts, that's fine. They should be much cheaper. So this guy, oh, and this is gonna be called our... oh, terrible hamster, you will hate me for this. Hope you're well today. I am, how are you? Well, it's too hot still, so I'm sitting here with a completely drenched t-shirt to somehow cool down. Luckily the what's it called? In the air? The water in the air is not too high. Forgot the thing. I'm thinking about four different things right now at the same time. These are the hamster harriers. That's what I was also thinking about, and also two other things, so enjoy. Hamster has a fleet now, and oh my god, terrible hamster, this is expensive. Why are you so expensive? Those are just escorts, and these are not allowed to upgrade. Moist, Gary? Oh yes, moist. Moist. Should I do a stream where I just say moist? Because people apparently hate the word so much. I don't. But I'm not a native English speaker, so probably don't have the bad connotations with it. Humidity, thank you, yes. See, hamster, humidity, all that stuff, it all mixes together in my brain right now. It's bad. But how do we afford this? That's actually much more expensive than I would have thought. For 30 of them? I think we had fleets of 100 of them that were cheaper. It's weird that these are now so expensive. Maybe they changed the cost for escorts, so I couldn't do my strategy anymore. Because apparently they hate fun, the developers. It's like Paradox, you know? Paradox hates fun too. Annoying. And we do have some raiding fleets, not many, I think just 2. So that's not great. But I'm not gonna be able to build this right now. It will not let me do this. Where would I want to build this? Let's say... here. Probably the best staging ground for our shit. Sorpo. Well, it does it. We apparently had some. That's kind of nice. Yeah, the hamster harriers. Good. Don't ask me what a hamster is. Google it. Ah, it's so dramatic. It's nice. Independent Space League encountered. Well, crap. More of these stupid pirates. No, I don't think we care. I'm gonna decline. Come at me, bro. We have fleets. We can battle your face. War mission, destroy enemy research station. Sure, where? The Panto research station of the Mortal Hegemony. Where? Where is that? That one. Destroy it. Actually, we could just raid it. Oh, that's kind of close. That's neat. And very unprotected, it seems. Yeah, this thing will fail. Oh, that's a raiding force. We're trying to raid there. That's cool. But it's a very small raiding force, guys. We have a research breakthrough for enhanced construction. That's neat. For enhanced construction? Wait, what? Yeah, this was also bugged. Okay. We are under attack. We're under attack. And we have a discovery. That's fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the message history? There. It's given us research breakthrough and enhanced construction. But we didn't get the research, is the thing. We just got... No, we just have gotten a... No, there. It is construction. Actually, we did get it. Well, that's nice. Thank you. Now we have medium construction ships. That's going to be huge. And also spaceport small V3. We should also check our main world. Needs a little second to load. Oh, lovely. Look at this background. Lovely. I like it. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy that mod a little bit. Look at this. Look at this battleground here. That is much nicer now. Lovely. Lovely. But I wanted to look at this. Recreation facilities increase our happiness +3 and medical +3. Okay, so that means this space station has these facilities now, and you need the V2 spaceport for that. Somewhere. Research lab, basic recreation center, medical center. Yep, those two. Those two you need in any tier. Doesn't matter. First tier is enough. And you get the +3 at that planet, which means, you know, more money because taxes. Happiness is basically taxes that you can just convert. Hey, Bolin, how are you doing? The total cost is calculated from the resource cost. There may also be a base cost, not sure. Yeah, I mean, of course it is. But the thing is, it was much cheaper before. Why is it now that expensive? That was my question. Because they were definitely cheaper before. Triple the defense budget. That's a little naive, Hamster. The total cost is calculated. Yeah. Does this game have Steam Workshop ability? Oh, and also I like the visuals and how we can zoom into the planets here. Yeah, that is really fun, isn't it? I love the seamless, transition there. It's pretty good. Does this game have Steam Workshop ability? Yes, it does. The mods are on the workshop that I use. I don't have a collection yet, I think. It is basically, let me see. Refresh components, facilities, and events is one of them, and the other is refresh planets. It's just UI. Nothing special there, really, in any other way. I was asked on YouTube if I would ever look into the XL mod. That is a mod, that is a big overhaul of this game. And allows for bigger ships and shit, and, you know, bigger components and stuff. Cool. I haven't looked into it so far because I didn't need to. I didn't feel I had to, in terms of getting more content out of this game for me. But maybe we will. Maybe. I still felt like I should, you know, look at all the different species. I'm not going to look at all of them. I don't think the Atuk interest me at all. They're just basically horrible. The Ikuro I played for myself a little bit was also kinda annoying. I like the Dayut much better, but that's also because of my playstyle, you know. All of those things. Refresh resources also a must. You get colors, so you know which is better and which are construction resources at a glance. I mean, I know it by heart by now, but okay. I didn't see that one. Let me see. Let me just live look into this, because why not, recording and stuff, whatever. Let's just go for refreshed. Troop symbols as well. I wasn't really a fan of the troop symbols, that's why I didn't get that. And also the ship symbols. I like this more stylized icon way, without having these to be... I mean, it would be more obvious if you have construction ships be like a hammer and a wrench. Or stuff, you know. Makes sense. Refresh resources. There it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, I guess. That looks kind of nice. Basically colors this. And gives those different colors just to make you see what's better. And basically, this is one of the epic and rarest resources in the galaxy. As well as this one. And where's the last one? The best one, the Corabian Spice. Because this gives research, which is just so good. So those three are extra mega special, and if you can get those, that's often even a victory condition of a species. Should we get those two? Should we try and get these and just put them in? I love Ikuro escorts, 2 large slots. I put heavy railguns on it. Okay, yeah, and also the repairability of these ships with nanobots with their special Ikuro bots is quite nice. Does this have Stellaris Total Overhaul mod? Yeah. This is a Stellaris Total Overhaul mod. Don't you see? Don't you see how this is? No, it works quite different to Stellaris. Secure assistance. How? A non-aggression treaty with the Xenox. Is that even possible? And that would increase their war wariness, which would be kind of useful. Can we get a non-aggression with these guys? I mean, more than with any other, probably. They're almost... Yeah, they're kind of fine with us. That would mean an investment of money, though. Do I care? I mean, I can't just go and say... 11 more, so that would mean like 26,000 into their bum. Yeah, I'll do it. That's fine. You can only have 3 at the same time, but that is a good amount of war score and stuff. And we need to go get ahead before something bad happens and they get a boost there. And I didn't mean Ikuro particularly because of the ships that I don't like them much. It's basically because of their empire makeup and how they get cranky whenever you go to war, whenever anyone declares war and stuff. It's just so annoying. So I should do this, but... And I want to do this, but... We have a war mission, and we should do that one first. So I'm even going to send them a big, large package there. Because that will guarantee me my non-aggression treaty. And also, hopefully... Oh, I can't get the restricted trade. Damn. That's kind of BS. But yeah, we got this. We get extra happiness for a year, which is kind of amazing, because happiness is money. And also we increase the war wariness of the opposing party, because now, of course, they are under pressure, because this is not an ally for them anymore. This could still be one for them, which would be kind of weird. Because they probably hate each other. Oh, I hate you guys so much. They are expanding quickly. And it might be a mistake to go for these guys. Instead of these guys right now. But usually in a strategy game, it's better to punch down on the weaker one, annex them, and become stronger that way, instead of trying to defeat a stronger foe or an equally strong foe and wasting your resources doing so. You know, punching these guys down, the benefit we would have is less wasted resources. Fewer wasted resources, I should say. These memories have actually manifested and begot another admiral. Cool. Ghost admiral for a second here. While our raiding party tries to raid their main planet. Yeah, that seems smart, guys. I think you need a bit of a stronger force there to work against them. Ooh, this is Kazim. Ooh, that's an important one, I think. Wasn't that a story one? A story colony for them? And that is actually in my empire. Ancient defenses as well. Yes, this is the Ikuro world. Where the Ikuro had them imprisoned, kinda, and changed them into nicer beings. Definitely do this. I don't have the money for it now. That's typical, but that's also because I should still pump the money into these guys. Try to make them happy. And come into the fold at some point. Which will take a lot of work still. Probably not worth it, but I'm still gonna do it. Research new technology. Which one? Accelerated projectiles. Kinda garbage. And it doesn't even give me... It gives me war score, which is nice, but it doesn't even give me suppression against them, you know? It doesn't give me war wariness against them. And we can look at this somewhere. How big their war wariness is. I think you can see it somewhere. Yeah, it's +8. Ours is -3. Because they're defending. So I really want to put... Oh, now it does. Only by 0.25. That's not much. Accelerated projectiles. I'm going to do this because it should go quickly. It's accelerated projectiles. At least torpedoes look much better. Looks more like an engine, doesn't it? Ah, it's this one. No, this is actually kinda bad. Okay. Well, we'll see. I think we can't even drop this, can we? Not sure if we can. Maybe that was a mistake, but we'll see. Now, some real fleets should come up. That is another raiding fleet. That is a real fleet. Real fleets are gathering up. We still don't know what their strength is. Oh, maybe we do. I just didn't look at it. Yeah, their strength is nothing. So basically we can pound on them without remorse. And without any way for them to do something against us. Another admiral. Got hybrid thrusters. Okay, I don't like them. Refresh resource also colors the luxuries like rarities in ARPGs. In action RPGs. Okay. Bluestone add much, usually just development. Purple usually add other bonuses and worth fighting for. The superior special golden ones being easy to see. Okay. It helps. Yeah, I mean, I guess it helps. I'm gonna, after this part, I'm gonna add them, I think. Abandoned ship repaired. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Because that is a big boy. That is one of the big boys we want. This one is a gigantic army transport. And this thing can fight better than all of our military ships. Right now. There's Terminator autocannon batteries and an impact assault blaster, which we can't even make. And an L variant. That thing is disgustingly strong. 33 per second in damage. Oh, baby. We could even use that as offensive material, but we'll probably won't. There is something being said of just, you know, bringing this one into the shipyards and just deconstructing it for all this glorious research. There is a lot of glorious research in here. I mean, freaking vortex engines, goddamn. I'm so accustomed to the symbols, though, because this kind of confuses me. But this is one of the kind of era upgrades in a way. This is a really, really good engine that we could discover, or actually, we would further our engine research. You can't necessarily always skip those. But yeah, that is really huge. The reactive block armor is nice. The Talassos shields are kind of nice. But also, this thing should have some good strength. 2000 strength is ridiculous. We definitely want this one in our employ. Having a battleship, a heavy battleship right now, of their kind, you know, of the Mortallons, is huge. With Nova missiles, atomic freaking devastators as bombardment. Oh my god. Yeah, this is absolutely huge. Terminator autocannon batteries, impact, which is actually a human weapon, by the way, also for the other ship. Hive missiles, impact assault blasters. This thing is disgustingly good for our fight right now. And also for our fight against the Daiyut. So we definitely want to keep these two, I think. I don't think we want to get rid of those. Also, I made this extra fleet that is not upgradable. And didn't give it a... Oh god, which one is it? It should be an attack fleet, so... It is this one, right? Yes, the Hamster Harriers. So we have these guys. They're not full yet. Yeah, we can't afford. Give it another escort, that's fine. 20 ships is okay for now. I think that will already be fine. What we could do is we could look at these stars and see if there is anyone with some fuel close to their homeworld. Because it's always nice to have that, you know? It's always nice to have a refueling spot right in their system. I mean, this is. We could just tell them to take this over, which they should be able to. Yep, this is it. So we could tell them to... capture this base. And they should fly there as quickly as possible and capture that. They're not all full, but I hope that will be fine. So we only have 2 fleets that can invade, which is definitely not enough, and they don't have any troops right now, which is bad. We need to invest more money into troops, otherwise we will never get these planets, unless we destroy them and then recolonize, which would be kinda bad. Defend refueling station. Again? I mean, it should be very easy to do. It just takes a year. Or something, which is kind of meh. Extra happiness. I love these new symbols. But this one should already... Still needs a long time until it's done. Oh my god. Restricted trade. Yes, thank you. We have Friends of the Xenox right now. Still coming. Independent colony. And they have planetary cannon batteries. So against taking them over. It's kind of far away. They are displeased with us for some reason. Still good reputation. Friendship with our enemies. Who's your enemy? Maybe the Xenox. This is an independent colony, though. Okay. I like that they have really cool planetary cannon batteries. That looks kind of nice. Yeah, it will... Unfortunately, this war cost us a lot of money that we can't invest in these guys, which gives them an opportunity, the Daiut, to take those. Gravitic fissures, yeah. Still don't know if there's anything you could do about that. It's just a story, you know, hint. Okay, we are definitely amassing some troops here. The 7th invasion fleet is going to take this planet now. Which should be really easy to take. I mean, there's nothing on there. Just drop. Done. Abandoned ship repaired. Yes, this is amazing. We definitely want to keep you, buddy. Definitely. Good music. Yeah, this is huge. An abandoned base, investigated. Greetings, brothers in Great Raiders clan. We are trailing behind the evil beetles as they smash and break the worlds. Much good salvage as Teekans. I didn't even read this. 2 Teekan fleets. I could discern that from just what they were saying. But be careful, don't get seen by the evil beetles or they smash you too. Yeah. That's what they did. Murdered everyone. Yeah, sure, I sign. Do we have another? Are you not invading, guys? Yeah, definitely get that Durian spaceport, if you can. Sometimes the game takes a while until it informs you about things, which has reasons, for sure. He's a little annoying, though, sometimes. Ah, yes, this one, too. Anything with Auden border is also something you should get. Yellow borders are just bad. They're not that good. Because you're already overproducing that shit. But if there's anything in there without a border or with a red border, you definitely should take that. At least I would say. Going to overproduction on everything just helps the logistics of everything. And just bring more to where it's needed. And hopefully have it in a better place. Because you don't want something like this syrup just be in one part of your empire in the far corner and the other side doesn't get any. You want to have some as much as you can to spread around and still make money for your private economy. And that doesn't mean that any of these or that all of these stations need to make profits. I don't care, at least. And I don't think that makes much of a difference. You're not building you're not caring for a market here, you're caring for your logistics to be fulfilled. As the state, you know. Okay. So, are you invading, guys? You're going to a mining station, why? What are you? You don't seem like a fleet. Oh, there it is, the invasion fleet. Why are you not invading? Because you have no troops. What? Why do you have no troops? Apparently you have a general on there. Okay, we are invading. That might only be a raid, though. Still fine, but killing the only militia they have. Very easily. Oh, this is bad. So you do have a fleet, huh? Their second fleet. It's very weak, though. Good enough against these guys, but yeah, these are just raiders. So this is just a raid. Once we win this, we don't get the planet. Or maybe we did? Okay, I'm not sure how, because you are... Oh no, you're also part of that invasion fleet. Okay. Okay, cool. So we had a few troops, and we just conquered this. I guess that's nice. Mortalan... Not assimilated at all. We don't have enough troops on here, though. We need to slow boat this, which will cost us a lot of money. But that's why they're here. Oh my god, that is huge. What? Hey, Michael Berkenkamp, how are you doing? Or Michael Berkenkamp. It would be nice if a raid can take the planet. Can you hold it? I mean, apparently we took the planet. It wasn't a raid. But this is huge. 20% abundance of Centabia fluid is ridiculous. That's one of the legendary things you can get, because look at that development of the colony happiness. It's huge. Why development is usually not that important is because there is a cap, and once you reach that cap of development, you can't, you know, get further. But this colony happiness is ridiculous. 10%, and the troop recovery rate, obviously, in war times is really, really good. Otherwise, it's probably not that important. And the plague curing can be nice. Don't really care for it, but yeah, cool. That is a huge resource gain for us. I hope we can hold it. We should be able to. I can't really do anything here yet, like building facilities or anything. This is not an outpost, right? This is a real colony. And also, these guys are really, really shit here. They shouldn't be here. They will take money forever. So we quickly, and also their max population right now, which, yeah, makes sense, because they're living in a habitat that they're not suited for. It's like we living here. Yeah, see, we just put them to the sword, as you say. Now, we need to get their main planet now, quickly. Destroy their empire, get the Boskarans ASAP, bring the Boskarans here, bring these guys back here, and then we're good. I have just a 5% Centabia near me. Now I'm going to conquer at 23%. Damn, that's good. That's really nice. But yeah, 20% just basically for free. Thank you. I take it. This is kind of a lot. What is in here? We don't know. We can't see anything. But we know there's a 15k there. 15k is dangerous. By the way, it shouldn't be necessary for me to care about the battleship that we found, because it should automatically be included here. Did we want to keep the exploration cruiser? The Lübeck. Really? So German today. Wow. And last time as well. Do we intend to keep this? I mean, it has some good weapons on it. An electromagnetic lance I'm not scuffing about. And atomic devastators. My god, Mortal, and you are disgusting. More pirates. Greetings, visitors. We are the Harmonious Void. We seek to live in peace and harmony with all who dwell in this resource-rich system. Provided your mission is one of exploration and understanding, we will allow you passage. Any effort to establish any permanent foothold in our home system, however, will be viewed as unharmonious. Wait, what? What system? Did we find the Ikuro homeworld? I mean, we can't kill these pirates. We don't care much. We're not that strong yet, but technically we don't care. So we should be able to hold this, Michael, because these guys are very, very, very weak. I mean, from what we know, since we're now everywhere in their system, they have like 1,000 military strength. It's nothing. I mean, even we have 22k, so we should be good. I'm not gonna end the war. Are you insane? Where are you guys? Do we know? No. I'm not sure I care about your deal. I don't think you're close to me. And will really invade me. I mean, we are getting invaded, but... How is our fleet doing? They're getting attacked. That is very loud. Yeah, but we're murdering them like crazy. Unfortunately, we lost the station. So let's build one. We didn't capture it. That station is basically pointless for us, so let's just murder it. Investigate that abandoned base. We have boarded and taken control. Okay, sure. That's a monitoring base. Fine. I don't really care. Take it. That's cool. These guys are growing. I don't like it. Taking their system though would be kind of cool. Well, rather the system of the Ikuro protection reservation or something that they made. Empire fleets never auto-raid planets. Even doing that manually as a player seems like cheating. It's just free troops. Yeah, it is. It's so good. It's just free troops that damage the defenders before you drop your troops. Yes, I used that for great effect multiple times. You can immunize yourself against that, though, if you just have so many troops that the enemy cannot drop enough. So you instant win, you know? They drop on the planet, you win. Done. And then you're immune against that, but it's very expensive for sure. You lose nothing but time and get just a small malice to the planet happiness when you do conquer it. Yeah. You do actually get a malice? I didn't even know that. I mean, our problem right now is we cannot assimilate these guys right now. We're not doing well. And that's bad. We definitely want to get rid of them and put them somewhere else. For sure. And there is the question, will they rebel? And it seems very much that they will. That's probably the pirate raids there. But this wasn't a raid, this was an invasion. We actually invaded them, we didn't raid them. So we can't fix this yet, unfortunately. And we might lose it and just retake it again somehow. Maybe they go independent, we have to pay money for it. But still fine. For the Centabia fluid, I do anything. Don't care about your treaties. Shut up, guys. That was destroyed. We could say... blockade this planet. We can't. Why can we not blockade? Oh, there it is. They don't have a big station left, because we already killed it, I think. Yeah, just blockade it. That should be fine. Help our main troops here, which is, yes, the 3rd Fleet. It's doing nothing for some reason. Don't know why they should. They offered to end the war. White peace? Suck it. I'm not gonna go white peace, are you insane? Yeah, the angry colony is bad. Can't do anything about it. I'm not gonna end the war without gains. Come on, we just got 1 colony. I want this one too. We've accomplished the war mission. Cool. We defended the station, the important one. I think even the message says pirates. Yeah, it does says pirates. Yeah, exactly. We just saw that. Why do we have civilian ship attack messages on? I don't know. I haven't turned them off is probably why. Independent colony. I don't really need these guys. Where are you? Don't really need the Xenox right now. Because we have the Naxilians, we could just go with them. God damn it. Stupid bots. Defend the research station, sure, why not? It's passive. Don't need to do anything for that because they can't attack me. Was it white peace or subjugation? No, it's white peace. It's always white peace. That would have said subjugation. And I don't want subjugation. I want to eat them. I don't want them to bend the knee. There's nothing that I gain from that. Oh, that is new. The ship explodes. We have investigated. The frigate is damaged and currently inoperable. However, we could acquire it by sending construction ship. Apparently not. Disassembling the advanced technologies in the ship. Blah, blah, blah. Alternatively, maybe we should keep this powerful ship. Yeah, this is nonsense with this. It was a trap. It's caused damage to our ship. Oh, well. Minimal. Minimal damage. It's all good. It's all fine. And we can still get the engine superstructure, which is okay. That is a new one. First time that ever happened to me. Should we give him money? Yes, we should. This is an important planet for them, and I don't want the Daiyu to get this. Or the Ikuro. They're both on this map, and I don't want either of them to have this. But the most important one is actually Boscaran Colony here. This is the one we really, really need to get. So I'm gonna give them a large gift to further get them up there, because we need this to actually colonize this planet. They are made for volcanic planets. Or the Shanda, which are even better. There's also something to be said, though, by the way, about not having too many different species in your empire, since they changed the species-specific bonuses that you get. It's not in here, it's all the bonuses. Or bonai would be correct. Bonuses is actually not that correct. It becomes more and more correct because speech and language sucks. Because it's made by morons. Which is every one of us. It's great. But the important part here is... Where is it? Let's say... Can I remember? What do we get from the Tikans? I think damage control here. Yeah, from Tikans. From Tikans. And as you can see here it says applied at 51%. What it was when 1.0 came out and a long time after that. If you had 2 billion of a species, any species, doesn't matter, 2 billion at the very least in your empire, you got the full bonus applied of this, in this way here, 5% damage control. Or for any other species, any other bonus or malice, doesn't matter. You got all of that applied if you had 2 billion of them at the very least, at the minimum, in your empire. More just didn't make any difference. That changed. It is now important how many, in terms of percentage, as you can see here, you have in this empire. So, if we would want the full Tikan bonus, it's basically impossible, because we could basically only get 99% if we only have us and the Tikans in the empire. So we will never have this 5%. We will only have a partial amount of that. Or, even worse, does this applied at 51% mean? Maybe, probably no. So we only get this bonus if we have over 50% Tikans in our empire, which makes no sense. Because we will never have that for any species ever then. Apart from right now, the Tikans, for some reason. Because they're not at 50%. This might be applied at 51%. And it says 5%, but it's actually only 2.5648 or something. You know, some nonsense there. I'm not quite sure, actually. Because they did change that, at least once. Measure never says subjugation. You may deduce it is one when they offer lots of things, but otherwise nothing there. That is not true. I had once. I once got a subjugation measures, or maybe twice, since that came out, and it did say subjugation. And still, I don't want to subjugate them. I want to eat them. Remembering borrowed Latin and Greek plural sucks. Do they? Why? I find that quite useful, actually. Quite good, but, you know. No, you get the bonus X percentage. Normally it's 10. It displays... Oh! Okay, normally it's 10. Yeah, then it makes sense. I didn't remember that it was 10. I haven't played for too long with the Tikans. Let me see. Let me check that just to confirm this 100%. Because then it makes absolute sense. Then it just shows what you're getting. So we're getting +5 because we have that many Tikans. Even though it's not 50%, because we have 6 billion, which is our species. So the Tikans cannot be 51%. And we only have like 3 and a bit billion Tikans. That is not 50%. That is just like 3%. 3%, that's just like 30% or so. Actually 25%-ish. So I'm not sure where the 50% comes from. Maybe it's calculated from half of the empire, you know? This is the empire size, half of that you need to reach, and we have half of that, so we get 50%, not 25%. Weird. I don't know how that's calculated. Where's the bonus that they give? There. Yeah, damage control 10%. You're absolutely right, Boland. Thank you. And that means, yeah, for some reason it's 50% applied. Don't know why. Exactly. Yes, and we should definitely... Where is that? Oh, messages is here. I'm dumb. And we should... We didn't have many attacks against civilians, but just some creatures that attacked or something. It was very, very low in frequency, so there wasn't any reason to get rid of that. But now in a war, of course, yeah, I don't really care about every single ship that gets attacked. Can't do anything anyway. Until we're there, it's already too late. Okay, you guys, how about... I'm not gonna use these 30k credits. How about you just go home and repair somewhere? How can you repair here if you don't even have a thing? Oh, this is just an outpost, you little bumheads. Oh, okay. I hate outposts. I really do. Okay. Yes, we will remove this at some point, but not now. That's not what I wanted. Not now, because I do want the Centabia fluid. Let's see. This is also very redundant. Offers to end the war, offers an immediate end to the war. Yes, isn't that what end the war means? In addition, we also offer... Blah, 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 blah. Uninterested. Not interesting at all. Thank you. Oh, I love this picture. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna end this war, guys. I'm gonna murder them all. Well, not murder them all, but, you know, make them all part of this glorious, beautiful, amazing empire that you see before you. What did I want to do? I wanted to build that building. Where is that important to build? Defensive caverns would be good. I don't want this. This costs 50k and... Yes, would be fine, because it doesn't give development. Development I don't want in the capital. Development in the capital will always be maximum. So we need to wait for a bit more money to get the extra 10% or research, which would be glorious. Tiny bit more. Although I like ballistae as a plural, but bonuses feels better to me. It might feel better to you, it's still not correct. Again, it's becoming correct, but that doesn't mean I'll have to like it. Frigate troop. Yeah, that's good. We're taking the territory over. Well, we're at least shrinking theirs, their control. And once these guys are done, we will not directly after this, but we will do this. Because English has 3+ languages in the trench code. I mean, yes, it is. Doesn't mean it has to be idiotic, or even more idiotic. It's like in German. There's the same thing. There is a cactus, you know. And recently, a few years ago, it became okay to... I mean, in German, it's Cactus is the German for cactus, you know? Basically the same word, just with a K instead of a C in the beginning and in the middle. But now, it was before, when I was at school, it was, the plural was Kakteen, and now it's Kaktusse. And the latter is really dumb and shouldn't ever be accepted at all, in my opinion. It's only my opinion, of course. And apparently I'm against a lot of idiots that think otherwise, and therefore it will be changed that way, but it's still idiotic. Propose an immediate end to the war. No, I don't. Shut up. I don't know why the game really wants me to stop this war. We're winning hard. Look at that. They got mission score against us. That's all. We're literally having the mission score annulled through base destruction. We're fine. There's no reason to end this at all. We have a new base. This base is, yeah, good. Closer to where we want it to be. And there's also Actarians now. Oh my god, they expand so hard. That's probably an outpost, though. Capture enemy leaders. No, I'm not gonna do that, because that's not guaranteed to work. And that would just, you know, clutter this up. Okay, apparently the population halved. Do I want to know why? I think I know why. My reputation, guys. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, we have bombarded this colony into the Stone Age, basically. Oh, that hurts. My beautiful, beautiful people that I wanted to get, but I can't, because look at this. Look at this strength. 4.2k. That's why we're bombarding, to kill all of these troops. It's disgusting. Disgustingly strong. We basically need to bombard this. There's no other way. Cue the bombardment. Destroy our reputation. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get it back up, but this is more important. I also lower the colonization range a bit, so outposts are a must to expand. I hate that. I hate outposts. Outposts are garbage in this game. They're completely useless to me. I absolutely hate them with a passion. I think they should never have been added, because there's no reason for them. I haven't found a single good use for them, apart from what they did. To get this one resource because you have no one who could actually live there. But also that means that the outpost is ludicrously expensive, which is also very stupid. Offers protection. No, shut up. Nuke them from orbit is the only way to be sure. Yeah, we're doing that, and we're using their weapons, at least the weapons of their ancestors, to do that, because I saw this boy here and this boy. And the problem with them is... Well, problem for them, not for us. Where is it? Here, the Atomic Devastator. That's a bombardment missile that can only do damage to during or while or with, you know, being used for bombardment. And does a hellish amount of bombardment damage. This thing is quite bad for them. It's not the special weapon, though, unfortunately. That would have been ridiculously nice. Ow, that is loud. I swear, guys, I have the effects down, and it doesn't do anything. That's why I'm not looking at the combat so much, because in this game, because it's just so fucking loud. General effects, look at that. The Nebula Storm effects are down as well, because they are horrendous. This can't be music. That makes absolutely no sense. Look at that. Did you hear that? Didn't change at all. I'm in the red in OBS. Weird. And yeah, I never touch the colonization range. Default is fine. I don't care. Colonization range is something that can really ruin your game. If you change that, is my experience. I tried around with that a little bit off screen when the game came out, and it's not fun. I just don't want to mess with it. It's fine as it is. Message from the Mortalan. Yeah, no. Just surrender completely. Just give me this planet and we're good. I mean, you lost like 3 point something billion? No, 2.8 or something? Already? Do we really want to lose more? And we're doing more damage on the troops, and it's just not enough yet to take them over. Just not enough yet. You guys, can I give you a little bit of goodness? It's also stupid that they made an outpost there. They should have taken this planet with a vengeance somehow. Invasion or whatever, doesn't matter, and then just use the Boskarans to get this planet, and because it's an okay planet, I think that would be totally fine. I'm not going to invade these guys. I want to do this and this and this and this. Still, we're creeping up there. It's gonna happen at some point. No, I don't want to capture the leaders. It's not gonna happen, guys. I wish it would be, but non-aggression, yes, thanks. It's not gonna happen. I think this planet is fine, isn't it? It should be okay for the Boskarans. Maybe it needs a little terraforming because it's a rough planet, but we'll make it work. Boskarans or Shanda need to go there. Those are... The Shanda are so good. God, I love the Shandar. I've never get them. I never do. Deep Labyrinth. Ooh, oh, look at that. That is an awesome picture. I like it. Well, we got him. It implies something like we're the spiders, but no, we're not. We're basically arthropods, which spiders are too. But aren't we more decapods in a way? I mean, our visuals are more Cthulhu-like, you know, more cephalopods, but doesn't function with the appendages. But it's so weird. Because we're not spiders. That's the Daiute, you know? The Daiute should have this, but okay. Foreign spy, blah blah blah, has been detected. What are we doing? Our deep psychic skills have allowed us to intercept them before they could escape. Now we must choose their fate. Do we kill them or do we take them in prison? We have a victory condition. Oh, see? Stupid Daiute. God damn it. We have a victory condition that makes us imprison people. Where is it? Do we actually have 100% progress for all these artifacts? No. No, capture characters. We have 8 captured characters. Okay. So we do want to capture these. We don't want to kill these guys. We want to imprison them. We want to keep them in prison because that's our victory condition for some reason. Oh no, it's not even imprisoning them. It's just having captured. So that should have brought us to 9. Is that correct? Yes, 9 capture characters. Perfect. That's all we want. Spy boy. Ooh, you're actually not bad with your 8% extra espionage. How's our spies? We have none. That's kind of bad. How about I recruit you? I hate this recruitment system. I hate this recruitment system because it's per chance, and you don't get your money back if they say no, which makes no sense. You just... I explained that multiple times. What this actually means is you're just going into the cells, you know, into your prison with a big sack of money, and you're throwing this money at the head of this guy and saying, work for me. And they say no and keep the money for some reason. You know, you don't go into the cell and then just take your money back because you have control over them. It's not like you transfer the money into their offshore bank accounts or some bullshit. You just, you know, I mean, maybe, but that still makes no sense. What you would do is maybe put a credit chip in their hands and say, here, work for me, and they say no, and then you just leave it there. Makes no sense to me. It's so weird, such a weird system. It's a very gamey system that makes no sense in any real terms, you know, if you think about it too hard. And of course I think about this too hard, because my immersion. We could execute them too, but I don't care about executing them. I would actually like to bring them into the fold. But for now, let's put a cut in here. Thank you all for watching. We are making gains, strong gains. I think we are very close to taking this colony or erasing it from the face of this galaxy, which would be kind of bad. Because I think I need to destroy this outpost. No, I may not. I think you can upgrade the outpost to a colony as well. And then I could do this, and this would just be the people I have left. I really want to keep these guys. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you liked. Don't forget to sub the YouTube. Really helps. Come to Discord, come to Twitch, and I'll see you all in the next one. Blub blub, everyone.